Hello, how are you? Today I'm using a new mic. A lot of people can't hear me. So we have the new mic here, which is on, as you can see. It's flashing. So I hope there will be no sound issues, and I do apologise. I'm not very techie, as you all know from watching me for the last 6 years. But today I thought we would just work with black and white and clear stones. So I'm going to call this cleansing, balancing and settling. This is what this meditation, healing, ASMR, whatever you want to call it, is going to be. And it's coming at a time, August, September time is when many are going back into school, back into college, back into work after the holidays. Maybe you're getting a new phase, a promotion, something like that. But September seems to be a time of change. It's kind of a new year, isn't it? We treat it as a new year, especially if we have school children and they're going up a level. And we're going to be settling down. We are now entering the equinox energies, the autumnal equinox in the northern half of the year and the spring vernal equinox in the southern half of the globe. So I want you just now to relax. Settle yourself down. And let's ground you. Now, let's get one of my big black stones out. I should have got this ready, shouldn't I? Aha, here we are. We're going to use this shungite cube. Ground yourself. Feel the heaviness, and this is heavy, this cube, as it glides through your aura, down your body, all the way down to your feet. Relax. Relax. Nobody wants anything from you at this moment. And nobody needs anything for you at this moment. Take a breath in and release that breath. Now let's work on your protection. I want you to imagine that candle flame at the center of your being and glow and grow that flame, extend it out from the center of your being to each side, to the front and the back of you, above and below you, and extend it all the way out until it passes your aura a little bit, pushing out any of that anxiety, those emotions, that lethargy, until it settles around you, creating a little barrier like that. And then take another breath in and out. In and out. Now, first of all, I'm going to draw into you the Reiki symbols with this smoky quartz. So let's find these symbols. The first one we are going to use is the distant healing symbol, the Honsha Ze Sho N. Honsha Ze Sho N. And this will go back down into your timelines, into any karmic debris, but also forward into the future. And let's start scraping away and out into the fire layer of your aura. Any anxieties and worries. I'm just scraping here. So if you're nervous about going back to school or college, or if you're nervous about your children's return, we're just going to scrape it off a little bit here. Spiraling out and away from you. And I think now will be a good time to ask Archangel Tzafkael and Saint Germain and the angels of the violet fire and the violet flame to come in. We'll ask Archangel Tzafkael to cut any cords. We're going to use this rutilated moonstone with tourmaline. Let's just cut any cords of anxiety and worry, any upset. Just going to use it above you. And pull and tease them away. That's right. Release, release, release. Draw. Whoops. I'm very good at dropping stones, aren't I? I'm just getting the Reiki symbols. I'm going to draw the Seihei key in. Seihei key. Seihei key. Seihei key. And let's just polish your aura now, running it through the layers, this other piece of smoky quartz. Powerful cleanser. And I want you just to feel this going through the closest layer of your auric field. This is the layer that is attached to your root chakra. Give your anxiety to the stone. Peace, healing, tranquility, joy, excitement is what we want to replace that with. Smooth this over the top and down your back. Now let's pick up the clear Tibetan quartz. I use Tibetan quartz or Lemurian quartz mainly for my clear quartz. And let's just balance that layer within you, that layer attached to your Muladhara, your root. Muladhara is the Hindu name. We ask for balance. Security. And then we're going to pick up this howlite. Stability. At the root. The root is your survival, the feeling energy layer. And we're going to draw in the Chakras. Just feel down you, check that's okay. Okay, now we're going to move out from your body a little bit to about here. And we're going to work on the layer that is attached to the sacral chakra, the Svadhisthana. Let me just have a little sip of my coffee. It's early Sunday morning. I record all my videos on the Sunday morning. Okay. Let's use a slightly different stone now. It is still smoky quartz, but it's a smaller point. Drawing the Say Hey key. We're going to use this rutilated quartz with tourmaline in, cutting any cords of heavy emotion out of this layer. I'm a little bit further from your body now. This is the emotional layer attached to the water element. Any upset, any turmoil, anything that is triggering you. Now, triggering works in the mind as well. So if there's something you can't stop thinking about, I want you now to set the intention to have those cords cut and to have it removed. Let's spiral out. Spiraling out the upset. Spiraling out the trepidation. Spiraling out the wariness. Let's get our smoky quartz and just polish that layer of the Svadhisthana. Cleansing. Behind you as well. And if you're wondering what this crystal is here, it is a double-pointed Lemurian quartz. So that is bringing energy, amplifying this healing. Crystals are supposed to work within 2 meters of you. So we are well within that range. And now we'll stabilize, polished with the howlite. Take a breath in and breathe out, making space for the chakra. Stabilizing that in now. As we move on to the layer that is even further out. Now, this is the Manipura layer, so this is the solar plexus, and we're working from root up to crown because the root layer is closer to you and the crown layer is the furthest away. So I'm just going to draw that in now with my hand so you can feel the difference. This is the say, hey key. So pulling, and this is your sense of self. This chakra works by itself, but it also works for all of those others. So we'll spiral out now. Any lack of self-worth, lack of confidence, trepidation again. Anxiety, we're always working for anxiety, aren't we, in ASMR? And I think I used this in a little short the other day. This to me is a little dragon. This is black kyanite. So let's scrape this down, scraping things away. Asking Saint Germain and Archangel Saphkael, angels of the violet fire and the violet flame, to put any debris into the violet flame and transmute any negative energy, anything that is holding the viewer back. We're now just going to spiral this little kyanite energy, this little dragon energy, into you. Solidarity is coming into my mind. What do you hold solidarity with? Your beliefs. What do you stand firm by? Chakra for confidence and protection in those beliefs. Chakra, let's try and draw with the flat palm stone. Standing up for your own rights, standing up for other people's rights, which is a big thing at the moment as the world moves back towards being right-wing, because that is what's happening now. If you, like me, are pretty left-wing, just hold the spirit. We may be worried about what's going on in the world at the moment, but we can't individually change it. Just put your head down and carry on sending out your positive vibrations, your love, keeping the faith. And here I'm going to draw in the master symbol as we talk about keeping the faith. This is a symbol primarily for harmony, that is its key word, but I would also say mastery. Daikumyo. Daikumyo. Now let's brush you with selenite at this layer. Lifting up your vibration, knowing that you are going to walk your path no matter what others say, what others do. If you have to retreat and walk it silently, then that is fine. Preservation, self-preservation. Knowing that your guides, your angels, your helpers are with you, asking the angels for help. We are told that these angelic beings cannot help us unless we ask. And I have visions of all these angels around us twiddling their thumbs, bored to death, because nobody is asking them. So remember to ask. They cannot interfere in free will unless asked. Okay, breathe in and out again. Relax. Relax. Okay, we're just getting to the higher chakras now. Out of the heart, I'm going to spray an aura spray. And I've just randomly picked one up, and it seems to be Archangel Zadkiel, which is another name for Tzafkiel. My voice is going. So this has come from Glastonbury. It is made with Glastonbury Chalice Wells water. I bought it in a little shop there. Can't remember the name of the shop. But there you go. There's the label. So if you're ever in Glastonbury, okay, we're going to spray it now. Oh, that is a beautiful, zesty and floral smell. It does not say what is in it, but it smells citrusy, it smells floral, and it also has an undernote, which I can't place. But perfumes, they have three notes, don't they? A lower note, a middle note, and an upper note. As we move to our beautiful heart center now, and we'll use this one. And this has a narrower end here and a thicker end there. So first of all, let's draw in that Seiheki symbol into the heart, the Anahata. Beautiful green and pink heart chakra, which might be a little cloudy. So we're just going to bring that. Again, we're out here now. I'm bringing it in because emotions in the heart are deeply rooted sometimes. Spiral that all away. And also, you won't quite get the ASMR if I'm working out here, will you? Well, you might do. Let's see. Let me know if it also works out from your aura. I'll just get out of the way. Imagine these little black pieces all cutting any triggers, any cords. So I hold the energy here, we'll do it behind you as well. This is heartache that has been caused to you or even caused by you. Yes, we do cause our own heartache. And when relationships end, if you are the person that has been dumped, you will feel that more. But even if you have done the dumping, it will leave a mark on you. Yeah, you may feel some relief. Hopefully it is not hate. If it is hate, I want you now, as I cleanse with this other smoky quartz, I want you now to say thank you, I'm sorry, I wish you luck. And just send that out into the universe. It might be that you're not ready to say that yet. Perhaps you could say, I will try and forgive you. I will try to forgive myself. And I wish you luck. We cannot erase all karma, etc., etc., if we do not try to forgive. Maybe your mind is going back to something a long while ago. If that is the case, Honsha Tse Sho. Distant healing symbol. And let's stabilize now with our beautiful howlite. Grounding in this healing to you. Again, let's hold it out. We'll make a star with it. Bringing hope. The star card in the tarot is a hopeful star card. If you are seeking love, let's put that out to the universe now. There are a number of people you're compatible with. There is not only the one. Despite what people say, I believe there are a lot of compatible people with us. Okay. Breathe in and out. Release. Release. As we get up to the throat chakra, the Vishuddha. Another area that is difficult to express ourselves. Might be too easy for you. As we cleanse with Seiheki. Spiraling away any thoughts or words that are stuck there that you haven't been able to say for whatever reason. Any trouble with your communication, whether it's understanding others or whether they are understanding you. Again, maybe you can't put it into words. Release, release, and release. Seiheki, Seiheki, Seiheki. Spiraling out at the back of your throat. Just move your shoulders around and drop them. Polishing this layer, still in the cleansing process. But because it's smooth and flat, it might not be so harsh. Throat is a very delicate area, and you might find that after you've had a healing, sometimes it feels like you're getting a cold. You know, when you feel like you've swallowed an orange whole. That is quite normal. If that is happening to you, just place your hands there and send healing. Even if you can't feel it coming out of your hands, set that intention. Chakras, we replace energy and balance. Asking for full communication, full understanding, bravity. We need to be brave to say some of these things, don't we? And to think these things. And again, let's draw our master symbol in. And I am going to use the quartz again, the Daikumio. 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 Oh, that's really coming out of my hand. So I'm just going to hold that up for a minute. The ring I have got on is abalone, power shell from New Zealand, and it brings warriorship, forgiveness, and love and wisdom into you. So we are really right out in your auric field here, and your auric field can spread at least 3 meters out. So I'm going to work with 2 stones here. I'm just going to work with this black pebble from my local beach and the howlite. And I'm working with these 2 together because we're stabilizing and protecting your throat at the same time. Oh, here comes the rain. Summer has ended here now. We've had a glorious hot summer. But now Hurricane Erin, remnants of her, is raining down on us. Breathe in. Be on an even keel and stabilize. Okay, we're now up at the ajna, the 3rd eye. This is where you're thinking about all your troubles. So, say, hey, ki. Turn it around and spiraling out. Those anxieties, those worries, those thoughts you can't let go of. Maybe you have a cloudy intuition, you're not sure which way to go, so we can ask Saint Germain to activate the violet flame again to help with your sense of direction. Clearing out of the back, polishing temples and the other temple, and then right over the back of you. Best foot forward has just been placed into my mind, so put your best foot forward. Okay. Chokore. Daikumio. Daikumio for mastery and harmony. Spiraling in mastery and harmony. Freshness, new ideas and solutions, concentration. And again, we're going to use these two in tandem, the howlite and the black pebble. Stabilize. Stabilize the third eye, stabilize the mind. Stabilize anything that triggers the person. We would like that to stop, please. Balance, stability, knowing, gnosis, symbol from Egyptian Reiki Seiko. Gnosis. And that symbol, I'll pick it up in a minute to show you, looks like this. This is from Egyptian Reiki Seiko. Okay, now up to the Sahasrara, the crown chakra on at the top of your head. So I'm going to be holding stones upwards from you. And even though I'm in front, I'll be working above you. So, draw in the Seihei Ki. Oh, my hands just started to hurt. Okay. A lot of people not trusting at the moment. This is the trust chakra. You're not trusting in the way that things are going. You're not sure if your guides are out there or your angels. I've had a crisis of faith this last year, so it happens to everyone. But I'm keeping hold of that faith, hold of that hope, hold of that joy, hold of that light. Even if I'm not laughing at the time, I remember how to laugh, how to trust. Clearing any debris from the higher self. Asking Saint Germain and the angels of the violet fire and the violet flame to help clear the dust off our crown chakra. Any heavy energy, any doubt, There is a divinity larger than ourselves. We are just like little ants walking around the planet. Pull that away. Whew, that was quite heavy. Again, pulling away. And a last one, I'm working in the middle of the brain and the left and right sides because they govern the opposite sides of the body. Chakras. Daikumio. For mastery and harmony. And again, gnosis. Let's draw our gnosis. One that looks like the flower with the pyramid and the circle in it. Now let's use our clear quartz and spiral energy back into you. Chakras. Balancing in. Asking your higher self is a really good thing to do if you're not sure. I don't really need to protect the crown chakra, so I'm just going to use the white stone. The crown chakra knows, even if you don't, even if you can't discern those messages. Take a breath in and breathe out. Now, I'm drawn to this. It's not strictly white, it's got a little bit of pink. It's an angel quartz. So these are dipped or heated with platinum metallic energy. So I'm just going to spiral above your head into your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar, your sacral, and your root. And then we're going to balance with my yin and yang stones. So first of all, I'm going to hold them above your head. We're going to travel down the middle of you. All the way down to your feet. We're going to come in at heart layer and we're going to split. We're going to travel down you either side, collecting any debris, any pain, asking Saint Germain and Archangel Sapkiel to activate that violet flame. Now we're going to swap sides. We're going to do the same. Now I'm going to pick up this, I think they're called argons. This has got selenite in and it's got tourmaline in. We're going to get to our, do you remember our square shungite stone? We're going to pick it up. We're going to travel. Bringing that balance, bringing that stability in. Raising it upwards. Look right in the middle. That is the strongest part of a pyramid. Just going to rub it through your aura. Tingles, tingles, tingles. Not sure if it comes in this form. I know it comes in the selenite. We're just going to rub it over your aura, down the back, up the front. And you are done and dusted now. You can go to sleep knowing you've had a full body, full chakra cleanse and balance, bringing you stability. We're going to thank our guides, our elders, our ancestors, our angels. And I want you now to breathe down to your feet. You are divinely protected at all times. And we'll do the countdown now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you very much for watching, and may you be cleansed and balanced and stabilized in your life.